Good afternoon, guys. I'm here to do an author talk, and I'm going to tell you today about William Sidney Porter, aka O. Henry. This guy was such a big deal back in the 1900s that he only needs one name, O. Henry, and everyone knew who he was. Kind of like today, if you're talking about Beyonce in music, or Messi in soccer, or Prentice or McCaskey in English. These people just need one name, and everyone knows them. This author was famous for his wise, witty, and warm-hearted short stories. And one of his favorite quotes that he was coined to have say is, "Write what you like. There is no other rule." So this is very important for you to use as you write. Write what you like. That's the only rule there is, right? So writers write what they know about. And so O. Henry was born in North Carolina, and he headed out west to Texas to find his fortune. He worked in ranches, and then he got a job in a land office, and then he started working in banks as a teller, and then he became a newspaper reporter, and all this before he used all these stories to become an author. However, an interesting fact, when working in the banks, he was accused of embezzling funds from a bank, which means when an employee steals the money, not with a gun or anything, he just basically a couple of dollars here and there off each transaction kind of don't make it into the account. He was accused of this. He went to jail for 3 years for this, but he always claimed his innocence even after leaving jail. So you never know if it was true or not. But when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. He spent these 3 years talking to criminals, gathering up all these amazing stories, because criminals have amazing stories. They got caught or are accused of these really fascinating stories. And with this knowledge, he wrote 11 books and over 600 short stories. And over 20 of these, 20 movies were made based on his stories. So this guy is a big deal. And we're reading two of his stories 100 years later. And so one of them we're going to start today, which is called After 20 Years. And later in the year, we'll come back to a book called, what was that book called? It was called The Gift of the Magi. And I've heard that is amazing. I'm yet to read it, though. So we look forward to reading today and learning a little bit more about After 20 Years. Take it away, Miss